Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with me, SUCHITRA. First, the headlines. MP Bimol Akoijam slams buffer zones set up in Manipur, says it violates fundamental right to freedom of movement under Article 19 of Indian Constitution. Meitei Tribe Union MMTU to launch mass campaign to push state government under President's rule to identify illegal immigrants as directed by Centre. Internally displaced persons from 4,000 seeks government's intervention in court case where Kuki community denied arson. Government will be restored when violence ends and normalcy returns in Manipur, asserts MLA Thongam Biswajit. Indian Medical Association IMA Manipur State Branch observes National Doctors Day with the theme Behind the Mask, Who Heals the Healers, IMA Hall, Lampelpa. Catchment area policy needed to tackle floods and droughts in Manipur, says Chief Conservator of Forest Joy Kumar. Now the news in detail. Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angomcha Bimol Akoijam today asserted that the so-called buffer zone violates freedom of movement under Article 19 of Indian Constitution. The MP also alleged that a section of people who try to justify this imaginary and unconstitutional line as someone trying to mislead people. Speaking to media persons at his residence in Kaisamthong, MP Bimol Akoijam asserted that central government has not legally sanctioned the existence of buffer zones. However, the word a buffer zone has created a barrier in the minds of communities that they cannot move from place to place freely. The MP also expressed his dismay on some sections who seem to have accepted the existence of buffer zones instead of questioning the existence of such imaginary or unconstitutional line. Speaking further, MP Bimol Akoijam has urged people in the state to unite against elements that try to fragment Manipur and those who further fuel communal tensions between communities.
India I believe Parks in a Sina Hindu gilam, Sina Muslim gilam, Sina Jain gilam, Sina Christian gilam, Haina Yen Bayada believe Parks the Manipur have a state a Malay Gama Sidesida, Furukinamada, Aigilam, Magilam, Adugilam in Torresek, Megitang Ahum 2023 the Gi, Hobama, Akoina, Ubo Punker. Community ki basis the communal divide ama Manipur da tawra isi ki concrete manifestation proof ki maming da Manipur bu thugai ba habisi ki phong na sa phong liba posing asai gi buffer zone na khaidura isine hai riba zone si da citizen amana changba yai ya den thingai se article 19 against the freedom of movement ama kaide ine changba ya de se hana khangda bro lan taw se khangda bro kai ngang su tai ba ina kokte accept to bo kangbu ne ba masana yazareba changba yadi is question to bogi mahutta kaido bogi changba yaroi doino koi thugaibam changai hajarim akhon dum yara leisi karigino MP amana magi kendra manung de yengba changjan ge de yadri se India history da thokra price tho amaga su karamba ground da kari context da thokhrino haibunga akhoi siga manabra haibam su koi hangmam thoe state ki security forces and legitimate forces singsina must encourage to bom thokti noina khulai khomgale noina sanitize tawre hai se tawdi hai ta ina tra du de moina du arga de miyam na masi kaw da ba phai akoi puno na bina ba ma changi
Meitei Tribe Union MMTU has questioned state government under President's rule whether it has taken any steps in order on order issued by Ministry of Home Affairs that directed state and union territories to identify illegal immigrants from Myanmar and Bangladesh. While alleging inaction on center's direction, MMTU has demanded state government under President's rule to produce white paper in this regard, also warning to start a mass campaign to push state authority to identify illegal immigrants in Manipur. In a press note, MMTU asserted that Assam, Tripura, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya have carried out exercise to identify illegal immigrants in adherence to center's order. However, Manipur government, which is under President's rule, have totally ignored the order of MHA. MMTU further expressed disappointment on both center and state governments for failing to identify non-citizens despite knowing that many immigrants are from Bangladesh and Myanmar. MMTU also demanded for implementation of Stronger Foreigners Act 1948. Oinam Sanathoi, a displaced resident, has appealed to state government to look into the court case filed by Kuki community, which stated that they did not set fire to any homes belonging to Meitei community in 4000 Kangpokpi district amid the ongoing conflict. Speaking at a press conference held at Kurkul Mandop Yumpam relief camp of Imphal West today, Oinam Sanathoi stated that members of Meitei community fled their village after it was set ablaze by Kuki community on May 3rd of 2023. She further stated that she and her husband, Oinam Toitoiba, had constructed their house on land they personally owned. She added that both their Aadhaar and voter ID cards were registered at the same address at 4000 and that they possessed all the necessary documents and receipts as proof. She strongly condemned over certain individuals belonging to Kuki community, claiming that no Meitei houses existed in the area and that no homes were set on fire. Oinam Sanathoi further appealed to CSOs, local clubs and Merapaibis to help in exposing the truth.
However, 2023 gi May gi date 3 gi nangda aigi yuming go loina cookies na mai thabi grabani adago hojikta na hongna June gi date 17 chida aigi mafam chida aigi yuming go mai thabagi flu late hadna wanda case ma file tawre bako si ai isana yaning di aigi yuming go loi le hori chesang loina aigi ni pang loi le jari duna moina hai je singa yaning di hadna koi inquiry makha ta tabuyo na koi hai kareba masi aingona thoi ba thaudok se ai khakta gi nate aigi loi khra mathungda kanada atopada loi tholok ba yabagi mongda leiriba Mamdi khoi sida yum mai cha ga lanjen na dun lai ba khoi se singong singya da ngak ba yamana singong singya da le hoi ba khoi gi la yumham sing do kuki na loina mai thabi grabane mai tha gre hadna ma khoi na akhoi gi mahom da lam leite yumham leite hara ga de khoi chilo yara da ba Manipur da lai ba CSO club sangstan Merapaibis sangstan singna miyang sangbidna aingon da lai ba case mayam matung da muk tholok da ba mateng pangmi ba haijabane
Meanwhile, Relief Camp Coordinator R.K. Toitoiba expressed disappointment, stating that while many people initially felt reassured by imposition of President's rule, hoping it would lead to resolution of the ongoing conflict, no significant progress has been made. He also criticized daily allowance of 80 rupees and provision of 400 grams of rice per displaced persons, calling it inadequate to meet even the basic needs. He urged the government to implement more comprehensive measures aimed at improving the welfare and living conditions of those displaced by the conflict.
PR thamaga phagadra soi mayam gisu loinamuk thajaba ngaktani adu hojikti chap mane hamu tare sarkar leirasu PR leirasu akhoi hojikpo PR leire haiduna yum changba ngamba nate nakna khabalem khong akhoina leijariba mando khum lagi kilometer ani hum chatlaga leibalem khong sibauda akhoi ngasi fauda yum udaba chahi ani hajalabani akhoina kainoma tawraga di adum aranba thidana kana tawraga dum lei adu chingdana ingam ngamdagi sumamumda sum leiba hamam thokpasing chu thuna pithok pigadra compensation pithok pigadra akhoi gi phangiba daily wages myam khari hangat pigadra yamna smooth oina sarkadra hena khalam bani adubu chap manare PR orgasu aduga sarkar lergasu.
In another heart-wrenching story concerning the ill fate of internally displaced persons in the state, a 20-year-old woman who took refuge at Lamboy Kungnangkong relief camp succumbed to eye cancer yesterday. The IDP, identified as Laisangthem Laimachanu, has been undergoing treatment at a hospital in Guwahati with the financial assistance from Uripok Apunbalup UAL, Uripok Nupi Apunbalup UNAL, and Manipuri diaspora living in UK after she was diagnosed diagnosed with eye cancer in November of 2023. She fled her home at Kangpokpi Daily village since violence erupted in the district on May 3rd of 2023. Meanwhile, UAL and UNAL condoled the demise of the woman while expressing solidarity to the bereaved family. The organizations also expressed gratitude to those who provided assistance in the treatment of Leimachanu. Thongju constituency MLA Thongam Biswajit has expressed strong belief that normalcy will be soon returned in the state and subsequently a popular government will be formed. He was responding to media queries on the sidelines of the inauguration of the newly constructed and renovated infrastructures of Manipur State Badminton Association MSBA located at DM College Complex. Speaking further, the MLA also flatly rejected the rumor that links dependency of the popular government formation with Union Home Minister Amit Shah's instruction. During the function, Biswajit inaugurated newly constructed multi-purpose girls' hostel, guest room, eastern and western toilet blocks, and additional visiting rooms. The renovated infrastructures include boys' hostel, MSBA President's office room, conference hall, administrative block, playfield, gallery, storeroom, and changing-cum-rest room.
kuna maksing si asoi ba aran mo yam na madrege suinar ka da kun masin je kano tor ko oram basu ya ya na ai wa kan tum lobjage masi ai gi wa khan ni ipon pangja bai gi ka bodam huji ki hari ba kano gi concert ai yam na ai authorities oide adu madrege ai na bari chhanaru ba directly 1 to 1 chhanaru ba gi wa ta ba su tamina madrege ai na sengto pusu sumoi aduga aina madugi matang da lal ha su chumoi aduba aina hangi ba question di kari no ha madam da kana ga sanaru bono kamaina to bono kara digi pawla ino hai base hawa gi pawdi akuni yumpham ga to di lan gani hai base kai no da hojiki lari bo posi ga injar si amna luba situation da lebini na akoi machine ji uthamina da kan da apun ma manipur kai da na ba kun machine akoi hana da gi ko exist wena leram ba peacefully leram do hanjana bada akoi press ki jinina da su request to jali puna makta request to kan na koina punna ba manipur ma la ga na sa ingo manipur ma bana min se du soina maki chanti la ko matam da pot sigi pot che mayam na pamnari ba prajana pamnari pot puna mak sing da prajana puja gi oiba pot am gi habiri do soina maki la ka ne habja ide se do adu en matam matam gi oina contribution pibirakpa gi name ga so koina kamai to din mobilize to kan to gadage habiri wakal onda koina taw da bana te taw gani shi ma to sina kana gi namak to no player sing gi namak to ni player sing ji kana gi namak to no ekoi yumbrel hay gi namak to ni aduna sem da ba ya di habiri wakal onda koina na shi ekoi portion shi ama phajana taw gi ma to la to pa discipline da library ba president amadi lari ba por puna maksing se na magi akoi wakhan hana taw di habana ta adulgi hena hona ning bagi competitive ki no ama sense ama la ko matam da akoi sumaina pharis maina phamina raga de akoi puna maksing se hena anova encouragement ama naron ti bada ko phaba phana ba mo begani ha bi ko ko na ko se da to jami se da koi lupa ma na bagi kai yu da like se da awa ba ngani se suri ba ko le ba office biar jing ji ko lupa ma to ka ba ma to like se da adu ba ko ne sacrifice to na ka na ka gi da makta no ko salary jing ka ni ha da na to ne
Indian Medical Association Manipur State Branch observed National Doctors Day 2025 at IMA House in Lamphil today. The observance was organized on the theme Behind the Mask, Who Heals the Healers. Speaking on the sideline, immediate past president of IMA Manipur Branch, Dr. R.K. Lenin, highlighted the significance of National Doctors Day observance while also conveying greetings to fellow doctors on the occasion. National Doctors Day is being observed on July 1 every year in memory of renowned physician Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy and to recognize and appreciate the invaluable contributions of doctors and healthcare professionals who work relentlessly to keep people healthy and safe. The day serves as a tribute to their compassion, resilience, and pivotal role in the healthcare ecosystem. President of IMA Manipur State Branch, Dr. Simpson Sario, Director of IMA College of General Practitioners, CGP Faculty Manipur Dr. Shyam Kumar Laishram, Honorary State Secretary IMA MSB Dr. Soram Gautam, along with other eminent persons, offered floral tribute to portrait of Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy. During the program, Karam Gaurakishore Singh Memorial Award were also presented to medical graduates of 2024. Chief Conservator of Forest, Longjam Joy Kumar, emphasized that any non-forest activity proposed within forest areas must receive prior clearance from the competent authority in accordance with the Supreme Court's landmark order dated December 12 of 1996. The statement was made during Van Mahotsav Week observance, which was organized at Tejpur Mamang Chairauching today. Responding to media queries about the construction of Kakching Hospital and the ongoing tree plantation initiative in the catchment area, L. Joy Kumar underscored the vital role of catchment zones, describing them as the most crucial regions for sustaining river ecosystems. He added that the degradation and loss of catchment areas has led to frequent flash floods and a decline in water availability. He informed that to mitigate the adverse effects of catchment degradation, tree plantation initiatives are being undertaken in key river catchment areas under Green India Mission and German-supported KFW project. L. Joy Kumar further said that the state government and relevant authority needs to implement a new policy for nearby villagers, as there is no alternate source of income for them other than traditional means such as terrace farming.
Manipur minor mineral concession zone 2018 gi si makha so ma koi permission dis jang ne koi si ado mase koi aile yadaba ko ba se koi tawum thoke tawum se law abiding citizen koi si ha bi se apel.
Chief Conservator Forest L. Joy Kumar has cautioned against the threat posed by deforestation while emphasizing on the crucial role of forest in providing livelihood and home to different species, including humans. L. Joy Kumar was speaking on the sidelines of a tree plantation program at Tejpur Mamang Chairauching today. The program was organized by Mayeng Lamjau Gram Panchayat under the aegis of Thaubal Forest Division as part of Van Mahotsav. Speaking further, Chief Conservator Forest L. Joy Kumar urged people to their fundamental duty under Article 51A of Indian Constitution and play active part in conservation of forest.
Festival of Trees, Upan Singhi Kumai Havatare, Masakun celebrate Toribasiki Wakalon se, a quick loan of the Kangi. Upan Singh koi the Kanaba Mamma Sup am higher. Adu celebrate Toribase, say you couldn't get when a celebrate Torise, say you couldn't get Hoise, Upan Singh Tinakoida Kanaba Piriba Aduga, Makoy Yopi Gadavani, can be Gadavani, Kanjap Togadavani, having Wakalon se, no na amuk, a refreshed of Hypatare, Madu the Montana.
Forest Department has organized the 76th Van Mahotsav 2025 under the theme Plant Trees, Save Trees, Lend a Hand to Make Our Manipur Greener at Pidoinu Laiphamlen Pungdongbam Kamenlo Gwaltabi Reserve Forest today. The event was attended by Chief Conservator of Forest and Head of Forest Force Anurag Bajpai, Central Circle Conservator of Forest R.K. Amarjit, Nodal Officer E.K. Pedma Ke Naam Khuraijam Sanajauba, along with the Brand Ambassador of 76th Van Mahotsav 2025, Miss Shiroi Lily 2025, Esme Singh Saiza, and first runners-up Disti Atokpam. Speaking on the sidelines, Chief Conservator of Forest and Head of Forest Force Anurag Bajpai underscored the significance of forest conservation, drawing a powerful analogy by describing Earth as our mother. He stressed that as her children, it is our duty to protect and nurture her lungs, the forest, to ensure a healthier, more sustainable planet. He added that India has been actively promoting tree conservation since 1950 through initiatives like Van Mahotsav, and emphasized the significance of this year's celebration, especially with the launch of Ek Peड़ Maa Ke Naam 2.0 by Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
This Van Mahotsav event is celebrated every year in the first week of July, and this tradition is continuing since 1950 to prevent environmental degradation, deforestation, and conserve our plant species, tree species, and the life opportunities. All the sections of the society, villagers, be it students, paramilitary, government departments, CSOs, NGOs, and the departmental officials, all are involved in this program today. This program has been converged with the theme of Ek Peड़ Maa Ke Naam, as I have already pointed out. This Van Mahotsav
Nung chuba chang hingkalakpa haibadi ising isau thokane haibani ising isau thokpa haibadi akoi agriculture gi productivity mana masing thabagi akoi inkhol dagi pothok handarakane haibani aduga sumaina sumchat khragadi akoi gi isa isu sing moise pillar of the nation ne akoi lebak si gi yumbi ni hairibane ba moise tungi ado moina lakpa akoi dongna torpa matam dadi moise awaba mayok na ne hatare awaba gi awaba ngata aduna akoi myam changdana masi mohoksa gi kanji hairagadi
Jiribam Forest Division organized 76th Van Mahotsav at Jiri College Auditorium today. It was attended by Deputy Commissioner Jiribam Krishna Kumar, DFO Jiribam Elangbam Nirmala Chanu, and SP Jiribam Sheikh Muhammad Zaib Zakir. Addressing the event, DC Krishna Kumar emphasized the importance of keeping the surrounding clean and green. He emphasized that the annual event held under the theme Ek Peड़ Maa Ke Naam aimed to promote environmental conservation and raise awareness about the devastating impact of climate change, particularly from disasters like deforestation. The attendees, which include teachers and students from various schools of Jiribam district, members of Friendly Environmental Warrior, and volunteers of NSS Jiri College, also planted trees as part of the event.
Which we are going to have for next 1 week is especially about the forest conservation. That will pave way for the sustainable development, at least in our Jiribam district. If we see the forest coverage in our district, of course, it's very good. But considering the pressure on earth, especially when we think about the increase in the population, we need to adopt some good practices, which needs to be also assimilated in other stakeholders.
It is now time for a short break. We'll be right back.
Chang Panathamge Hairabadi, Iram the Masimakta the Laiba, Kwaidagi Paraba Hospital Singi Manung ama Oiriba, Babina Hospital Lizari.
Mapamasida, Tazaba Yarabamadi, Seliamna Changdana, Specialty Kunhen Badana Lying Bagi Kudong Chaba Pizari.
Pediatrics, Cardiology, Cosmetic Surgery Amadi, Specialty Makal Maka Kayada, Aikogi Specialist Singna, Marik Chumna, Kawai Hakchang Yauna Lying Zari.
Aduna, State Wangmada Muk Karigi Chatlugani, Aikogi Manipur Dasu Hogikti, Awang Bathaki, Healthcare Fanglabada.
Matam Mangan Biraganu, Sel Henatingan Biraganu, Aikogi Specialist Singdagi, Malemgi Apabathaki Lying Patak Yumpam Oiba, Service Lobiu.
Babina Hospital, where hope meets compassion.
Akupamarol Gidamag, Babina Hospital, Saziwa Gel Road, Kabay Soy Imphal Istaleng Sinbirau.
Natraga, Aikogi phone number 6909 390666 call to Birau.
Welcome back. Kheltanglon Loisang and Lining Thau Sanamahi Temple Board LSTB jointly launched a 6-month Astrology Academic Certificate course today at Lining Thau Sanamahi Temple located at Hiang Khongbal Upong Yumpam, Imphal. LSTB Member Secretary Maisnam Shivadatta Luang and board members Kaisam Ibomcha Mangang and Namoyjam Tomba Mangang attended the inaugural function as main dignitaries. Speaking on the sidelines, Shivadatta emphasized Khelchang Lon as a constituent part of Sanamahi religion, although it has been wrongfully represented by foreign term known as Kutiyengba for some decades.
Sanamahi lining sheet season mother, fight the Pung say Javoy, at the Gidia Kogi lady, but my Pena, fight the lawyer winning it, Hachi Haita. Other book can several relationship, sunset la Katsida. I could do a company Java, season mother research over that. I could have Mato, Tomna, I couldn't Madeda, something we are Tunava, Russian number way later. Aduna, lining zero, the human phenomenon, Namoina. Some Jamba, I could Imai Park, Peramba, Natragana, I could Karimat or Mamatova, Atanatava, Sanamahi Haidiba, lining Kogi, Miu Kunai, Hona Rochalamoera, human phenomenon, Namoera Kanoji, studies Centrama, Hangi Takala, I could Sanamahi lining chair. Chijan Mada, I could Kanjan Mada, Miu Kunaina, as she Kalasapaya, the Baduma. I'm aware of the Sanamahi study Setarama, how Mato Diana, the mind of the academic, with Council Siamdana, Executive Council Ayava, Pidana, such.
Meanwhile, Kabui Union Manipur Joint Secretary asserted that Sanamahi religion is inherent to Kabui community since ages. He also described Khelchanglon as a practice crucial to religion.
Anang Pariga Tagaba, Ayam Sakataba, how interview Sakataba, Yunda, Anaya, Kalapumatanda, Lane Kurumaka, Nomaka, Uti Putoka, Akana is the Tanara. Karo Megideva, Amaiva might be Dr. Tanara was in Pagana, was in Yeva, but in Bayamida. Tata Komilan, the Salaka, Papi Yam, Adinjam, Sierra Hazaba, Lane of Sapa Gurvidi, Komidi, Harifa, Kingsano, Soroja, Uti and Ba. Who was it? I'm Maroon and Loma, Adumama, in the country. I see Singing Moina, Yexai, Lego Group, Ladito is a Kapasi and Java, Aduma, Tati money. I have so, I see Kampoyade, I say, hate the Bigade, I can I so, some day Kanjaki, I say, Pasida, Yava, we don't have to go to pay. I may be a hand, what on the current when I find it.
The number of COVID-19 positive cases in Manipur has declined, with only 8 new cases reported today, 4 each from Imphal East and Imphal West districts, according to Integrated Disease Surveillance Program. Now, 13 patients were discharged after recovery, while 92 individuals are currently undergoing treatment. Since January 1, the total number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in the state has accumulated to 263. Executive members of Uripok Apunbalup UAL met with Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala to discuss a range of civic issues affecting areas under UAL's jurisdiction. During the meeting, the delegation submitted a memorandum urging the resolution of problems such as non-functional street lights, traffic congestion, and other pressing concerns along key routes including the Uripok Kangchup Road, Rims Road, Laishram Lairak Road, and Langol Seizure Road. The governor also assured the UAL representatives that he would promptly direct the concerned departments to address the issues at the earliest. Eastern Liangmei Naga Chief Chairman Association has expressed strong objection against the proposed construction of German Road or Tiger Road, which intend to connect Kangpokpi with Churachandpur, terming that the construction of this road will result to encroachment on Naga ancestral territories. In a press note, the association has asserted that any move to impose such fictitious infrastructure projects within Naga territory will be regarded as an act of aggression and blatant provocation. It also maintained that any forceful or deceitful attempt to intrude into Naga ancestral land under the guise of development will be met with unrelenting resistance. Eastern Liangmay Naga Chief Chairman Association has also urged Ministry of Home Affairs to act with wisdom and urgency, and endorsing or permitting the wishes of Kuki could endanger the fragile inter-community relations in the region. The association also demanded a center to dismantle all suspension of operations SU camps of Kuki militant groups which are located in close proximity to Naga inhabited areas, as this pose a serious threat to peace and security of people. While maintaining that Eastern Liangmay people are peace-loving community, Eastern Liangmay Naga Chief Chairman Association has also warned that it will not remain passive in the face of deceit, provocation, or occupation of its ancestral land. Saram Tangkhul Development Authority has strongly condemned Nongpok Ningthau Panthoibi Lai Thogalup of Langmay Thet for claiming Lokjao at Saram Hills as their own. Speaking to media persons in this regard, Secretary of Saram Tangkhul Development Authority, Chitung Kishan, maintained that Nongpok Ningthau Panthoibi Lai Thogalup had blocked entry at Lokjao when villagers under the aegis of Agriculture Department tried to prepare the land for oil palm plantation. Speaking further, Chitung Kishan also said that Saram Tangkhul village has been recognized by Manipur government through a gazette notification of 1946, and the village has been paying tax from a very long time. Chitung Kishan also maintained that it is not in the best interest to create another problem when the state is already going through a conflict since 2023.
अखोई सरमगी चिंगीदा अखोई पत्ता अदगी अखोई मैप अखोई हिल टैक्स टीवी रिसीव का लोई लेरिने अखोई थाइनेदगी मची अखोई मणिपुर गवर्नमेंट द टैक्स कादना अखोई लमसिदा अखोइना पोट अमा थाबा अदो अखोइना कोइजरगा लंगाई थुना कोइबा यारोय नोई मसिदा चंगबा यारोय हैना अखोइदा अथिंगबा पिरकपछि लंगाई थेटना तौरिबा थबकसि अखोई यामना कंडेम तौवी अखोई याम मसी याम नुंगाइते अखोई सरमगी खुनजिदा फॉरेस्ट की रिजर्व से लेते अखोई फॉरेस्ट के ऑफिस त चलुर गेजेट त खुन कना कनानो फोंगिजे रिजर्व ताबजे ने थिरुगन सरमगी खुनदसु अखोई रिजर्व ताबसु लेते अखोई ने थबक तौगे हेबा मतमदा मोइना अथिंगबा पिरकपा अखोई सुवा नोमबा असी तौबा यारोय हेबजे अखोई खुनदा लेररनु नोइ सुवा यारोय चटख्रो हेबगा अखोई मदुगा चाप मनना मोइगी पाकुमदे असिमकनि अखोई लौई अदुना दैरिबा मयाम सिंगना मसी अथुबा मतमदा मसी नेकोसेट प्रॉपिनिंगे मयामगी पुकनिंग चिंचिंजरी.
Fast Track Special Court Number 2 Manipur, headed by Judge W. Tonen Meitai, has convicted a 53-year-old man for raping a minor on March 7 of 2018 under Section 6 of Protection of Children from Sexual Offences POCSO Act. The court directed to take the accused, who is on bail, into custody. The court also directed jailer Manipur Central Jail Sajiwa, along with interim custody warrant, to produce the convicted person for sentence hearing at 10:30 a.m. on July 7, 2025. Huidrom Amusana, 53 years of age, of Nunggoy Makha Lekai, was convicted for raping a 6-year-old minor girl. He was arrested on March 9, 2018, 2 days after the incident. Kokomi Jiribam Students Front has accused the state government of appointing individuals from unrelated posts as in charges of various departments. Speaking at a press conference held today, the Students Front convener K. Somorjit strongly criticized the state government for appointing the commanding officer of the 7th IRB as SP in charge for Jiribam district, following the transfer of the previous SP to Senapati district under an order dated June 28. He urged the authorities to appoint regular, full-time heads for various departments instead of relying on temporary in-charge arrangements.
Jiribam da amatang aiba Jiri College amadi Jiribam Higher Secondary School gi principal in charge oina hamkhroba matung da regular happy haiduna tongan ba department singi regular staff sing happy haiduna takna duna lagngai serak asida ngarang nahan June gi tang 19 da Jiribam gi SP bu 7 IRB CO na SP in charge amadi 7 IRB CO in charge oina thopuragani haina order tholakhiba adu Jiribam da leriba Kokomi Student Front na akan bamong do condemn tawi loinana in charge thambagi chanabi asi Jiribam dagi khudakta muthatpiu madi mai leinaba singna yengsinbiu haiduna Jiribam ko student friend ge mage dagi yamda thambe.
In a remarkable display of innovation and resilience, Ahong Sangbam Sanatomba Kuman, 44 from Thobal Ningombam, son of late A. Ibungo, has successfully developed mini paddy threshing machine to assist local farmers in post-harvest operations. Sanatomba had earlier crafted chef cutting machines and other tools using basic materials such as waste iron, metal scraps, and household machine parts. His latest invention, the mini paddy threshing machine, is designed to be affordable, portable, and efficient for small-scale farmers. Speaking to media, Sanatomba shared that he had been transporting a larger version of the threshing machine using a tractor from farmlands. However, realizing the need for a compact and mobile version, he engineered the mini model, which can be conveniently transported on a two-wheeler like an Activa scooter. Despite its size, the machine performs efficiently. Comparable to larger models, duration of processing paddy takes 3 hours, while the traditional large machine processes 2 baskets. The machine consumes 2 liters of processed 1 acre. The machine consumes 2 liters to process 1 acre of paddy in a month. Sanatomba expressed his commitment to continue innovating despite financial hardships. He appeals to concerned departments and authorities to recognize and support grassroots innovators like him who are contributing significantly to rural development and self-sufficiency.
aina ngasi puthokchaiba machine si puthokna si puthokti kanda machine masa kaya puthe hai business dudi sum ming khara panjarake yen nganu na yamna machine jak soibagi problem je leibina mayam demand tawbiba sap cutter machine haiba yen nganu machine sakang naba kabona pi koi takhela machine sakang nabagi machine chap cutter machine haiba si yamna yole deki matik sidagi yola ko paisa dana tek toraga machine atai jing sum sarakpani kana gumba sarkar gi oiba mateng loan na singba karigumba amtai lojaba phangjaba leijate karigumba loan gumba thada biraba khotpa leiraga de sum chawthokke khotke adagi kangi naron kaya thabo phangdana leiba mayam sibu su thabo pi boina chawthoksage haba emgadi lei chapata machine kaktana te akogi yum chabagi mistina leingoi se akogi nikpada waba mi ani changbado cham khotpa wabdo wadanaba adugumba leingoi chamnaba machine aina ngasi putoksari ba jini somda ngasi adamai tawna hoji leingoi chambagi waba leiraroi aduga sigi kana bajin karino haga ngasagi portion machine aso bujin changba yadaba apetpadegi thangtuk thangin bera leibdo sigi machine masasina mi ani na mafam dubo lauri do kala injal laga ising mafam duda jairaga putokpa yaba adugumba mini machine oiba aduga thawksu yamna chade masi tanki je liter ahum makhai ni sina lok sangam amma je thaw liter ani chai.
The Menglong Youth Organization TYO has repaired the dilapidated road stretch from Ranigai Dinliu Women Market to Council Junction in Tamenglong Bazaar. The road section, spanning 2 kilometers, has been in a bad shape since a long time. Around 150 volunteers of TYO fixed the road besides carrying out dredging and cleaning works on both sides of the road with the help of Traders Association Tamenglong, Truck Owners Association, Auto Association of Tamenglong, and other organizations. Workers of Tamenglong constituency and MLA Jang Hemlung Panmei also extended pebbles and cement while highlighting that rigid cement concrete pavement of the road leading to Tamenglong Bazaar will be initiated after the monsoon season. District Tobacco Control Cell, Chandel and Sangai Youth Tobacco Free and Educational Organization jointly took out an awareness rally on Tobacco Free Zone today. The rally was organized as part of Yellow Line Tobacco Free campaign from Liwachajing High School of Chandel to Komla Thabi Bazaar under the powerful slogan, Choose Life, No Tobacco. The initiative aimed to declare school zones as tobacco-free areas and raise awareness about the harmful effects of tobacco use. Students and teachers from various schools actively participated in a rally, marching together and raising slogans. Tamenglong District Administration and Tamenglong College jointly organized a one-day campus awareness program on Dharti Aba Jan Bhagidari Abhiyan Daja in the district today. During the awareness program, legal officer of TA and Hills Kenny Gai Konglung Gangmei highlighted the objectives of Daja to the locals and students. DC of Tamenglong District, Dr. L. Angsim Dangsawa, also praised the locals and students for their active participation. Interacting with the attendees, Ambassador of Dharti Aba Janjatiya Gram Utraksh Abhiyan Dajgwa, Manipur, emphasized the tourism potential of Tamenglong district while noting that developing homestay in the district will significantly boost the local economy. Showcasing of cultural programs also marked the main highlights of the program. 25th Foundation Day celebration of Manipur Peace and Integrity, MAPI Council, was held today at Manipur Press Club, Imphal. MAPI Council Vice President Thangjam Samananda, Tharon Village Development Authority member Tabiyang Moita, Indigenous Minority of Manipur Imom President Rengengsan Thanga, Tuisen Pai Village Chief S.H. Nisosel Karam, and UPF former President Kondram Ratan attended the function as main dignitaries and resource persons. During the function, attendees paid floral tributes to the late members of MAPI Council and observed 2-minute silence as a mark of paying respect to those who laid down their lives in the ongoing crisis. Speaking on the sidelines, MAPI Council Secretary Moirangthem Neta traced back the genesis of the organization in the wake of June 18 incident in 2001. He also claimed that the organization has been taking a pivotal role in bridging the gap between hills and valley people aftermath the June 18 incident. Further expressing grave concern on the impacts of the ongoing crisis in the state, Neta urged the governments in the center and state to bring a logical solution to it at the earliest.
Tharongi Urkulgi Song Kulengi Manu Handama Pongka Masar Kanda Nasi Powda, Tonga Puruping say, Punin Nabi Wakalon, the Consilaga Semina Gni Hawakalondu, when Maki County Guinness, the Pizari Lunena, Auxit or River say any Paraiba Manipuriana, don't keep a Togo Habitat, Masia Koi Atubada, a Koilution Bapami, Maruena, Taboxing a say, Nasigalenga Iba, Board Center and Estate. Maruena BJP Lenga Kosingi, Maru leaders of what Haudang Logo Matautai, Abugamiam si Queen Waman Cre, Masisung Wahalagadi, Equitumda Yamna, Warida, Equic Masaktiva, Amona, Equic Nakapanga, Maro the Badung, the Manzo, Mayam working.
Security forces today seized a large number of arms and ammunition in Jiribam district. According to police, the items were recovered during a search operation conducted by a joint team of Jiribam District Police Commando, 7 IRB, CRPF and Assam Rifles in the area between Uchathol and Zairol Pokpi village at around 11:30 a.m. It added that the seizures include 2 modified .303 sniper rifles, 6 single-barrel guns, 4 double-barrel guns, 1 pumpy gun, 1 tear gas gun, 180 numbers of .303 live ammunitions, 8 numbers of SLR live ammunitions, 3 numbers of .303 magazines, 11 tube launchers, 9 Baofeng walkie-talkies, and 8 tear gas shells, among others. Moving on to national news. Meanwhile, Congress leader Jairam Ramesh launched a scathing critique of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 8-day 5-nation foreign tour, accusing him of evading pressing national concerns. In a post on X, Ramesh alleged that the Prime Minister is running away from at least 4 critical issues currently agitating the nation. He pointed out that the Prime Minister has not visited Manipur since the onset of the crisis, stating that the double-engine government in the state has derailed and normal life has been completely disrupted. Ramesh also cited revelations by defense officials suggesting that India suffered setbacks during the initial 2 days of Operation Sindoor, attributing the reverses to decisions made by the Prime Minister. Additionally, he referenced US President Donald Trump's repeated claims that he brokered a ceasefire between India and Pakistan using trade negotiations as leverage. Ramesh further criticized the government's inability to bring the perpetrators of the Pahalgam terror attack to justice even after 70 days, noting that same group may have been involved in earlier attacks in Poonch, December 2023, and Gagangir and Gulmarg, October 2024. And now the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Lamphelpat, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 29.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 24 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 84% in the morning and 68% in the evening. Meanwhile, IMD has predicted heavy rainfall at isolated areas and hill districts in the state till July 5. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. MP Bimola Koijam slams buffer zone set up in Manipur, says it violates fundamental right to freedom of movement under Article 19 of the Indian Constitution. Meitei Tribe Union MMTU to launch a mass campaign to push state government under President's rule to identify illegal immigrants as directed by Centre. Internally displaced persons from 4006 government's intervention in court case where Kuki community denied arson. Government will be restored when violence ends and normalcy returns in Manipur, asserts MLA Thongam Biswajit. Indian Medical Association IMA Manipur State Branch observes National Doctors Day with theme Behind the Mask, Who Heals the Healers? IMA All Lamphelpat. And catchment area policy needed to tackle floods and droughts in Manipur, says Chief Conservator of Forest Jiribam. That is all we have for now. Before we leave, we have a reminder. COVID-19 is around. Wear your mask, wash your hands frequently, maintain safe distance, and get vaccinated. Stay safe, stay responsible. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates.